So I'm going to talk as a follow-up to Hugo about connecting countrywide access, destinations and enterprises, actually in several ways, in direct cooperation, in communication and in marketing and branding. My story, like the Green Destination story, starts in 2014 when I met Jana and Tina of Good Place, and through them, the Slovenia Tourism Board. So the story is the Slovenia Green story, which is sort of the short wording of the green scheme of Slovenia tourism. Oh, not two together. So the most important thing to start when you start a scheme like this for a country is to create a vision, a new vision that looks into the circumstances. And actually now with the COVID, it's the best time actually to think about your vision for the future. So this was the vision that Slovenia came up with. And I think it's still a very good one, because one of the challenges was actually to try and become interesting for visitors, both domestic visitors and international visitors, every day of the year. And now we know that domestic tourism is going to be a more important part of our tourism. I mean, there is tourists every day in the country. I mean, everybody wants to enjoy a part of the environment every day, and especially every weekend. And I'm not challenged, because Slovenia has two big hotspots, which is Bled and Ljubljana, is to develop tourism throughout the country and not only in the icons. A third one was actually, that's a global one, to offer local and authentic experiences. And also a general one is to create new products with a higher added value, products from the country itself, obviously. So in 2015, we came to an agreement with three parties, Green Destinations and the Tourism Board and Good Place, in which the program and the brand was owned by the National Tourism Board. And also they agreed to fund an annual event for businesses, for destinations, and for anybody interested, which is Slovenia Green Day. And they agreed to fund training workshops for destination managers. As Green Destinations, we were the owner of the standard. We were owner of the database and reporting platform that Hugo has talked about. And also we were offering destination managers and also the Good Place experts an auditor advisor training course, in which Good Place was enabled and contracted to coordinate and operate the whole program. And they were the ones offering the training and doing the coaching of the destinations and the businesses, actually. So in the program, it's very important to realize that we deal with different categories, but we work on the one brand, the Slovenia Green brand. So categories are destinations and enterprises in the early years, and later parks and beaches were added. And incorporating the Green Destinations award levels, bronze, silver, gold, platinum. This is what you see in Slovenian program, what they made of it. And in enterprises, they have similar brand logos for accommodations, attractions, and travel agencies. Now, for businesses, they didn't start from scratch. Every business that was certified or was planning to become certified by any of these labels would automatically get the Slovenia Green accommodation label. And that was, in the end, the only one that was widely used in promotion and marketing by the businesses. For destinations, the program started with the Green Destinations standards and certification system as the only program for destinations, in which the usual bronze, silver, gold award levels were incorporated in these bronze, silver, gold Slovenia Green labels. So in 2015, the first certified at gold level was Ljubljana, the capital, and then you see how quick the development went. It's because they started with classes of between 10 and 15, sometimes even more, destinations together as a classroom exercise with trainings and capacity building. And over the years, it's now actually even beyond the 60, and in the various categories: gold, silver, bronze. Of the 200 municipalities in Slovenia, there's 67 already in the program, which is more than 1/3 of the destinations. But more importantly, they actually receive almost 80% of the arrivals. So most of the tourism is already covered with Slovenia green destinations. Accommodations, you see a similar rapid increase. There were already 10 certified businesses, but also that number exploded very quickly, with the result that the map of Slovenia is almost green with all these 4 categories. This inspired us, and also Good Place, who was involved in the conception of a global leaders program, connecting the countrywide actors, destinations, and enterprises. And this is I'm going to tell you a little bit more about, to inspire you for Romania, how this could work for Romania. The countries participating already in the program now is, apart from Slovenia, also Portugal, Estonia, Guyana, Brazil, and Thailand. And we are now talking with Norway, Panama, Colombia, Peru, and Japan, also to start similar programs in their country with us and with the support of Good Place. The elements of the Global Leaders Program are that you have to start a countrywide program in the first place. So that's mainly step 1. Then you have to secure capacity building through trainings and in several ways. Then certification recognition is a pillar, one of the pillars of the program, both for destinations and for businesses. And then obviously there is marketing and promotion involved, and I will clarify each of these 4 elements. First element is the countrywide program. You need leadership in the country. It can be anybody. In Slovenia, it was a national tourism board, but it can also be arranged in any other way. You need a good name. We think that Slovenia Green could be was a really strong brand. So think about a name, secure some funding, and appoint a coordinator or a coordination team. You need vision and strategy. I mean, consider the Slovenian example, 365 days for tourism. Yeah, why not? And look at the other elements that are really a must for a vision and a strategy. A country baseline assessment allows destinations and businesses to actually refer to a national countrywide analysis in which it can be concluded that certain criteria, certain elements of the certification are actually well met throughout the country. So it saves the destinations a lot of work when a countrywide analysis is made, which criteria, for example, nature conservation, are actually well implemented throughout the country and can be indicated by every destination as compliant. Then it's really important to engage destinations and enterprises. Capacity building is number 2. In the beginning of the program, it's important that you have a group of businesses and destinations together that can inspire each other and can, through peer-to-peer learning, actually provide a lot of added value to any countrywide program. Hugo has already clarified the destination training, which is for DMOs, and also the storytelling skills are very important. Of course, you can do a lot, and you must do a lot to become more sustainable and to be recognized for that. But if you can't tell the story, I mean, nobody will notice. So this is really an important element, and you can also be learning how to do that by participating in the Top 100 competition, because there's a training on that. And 4th element here is international peer-to-peer learning through webinars that we offer and events, and hopefully the next live event can again take place and that's Bodrum is the candidate to organize that in Turkey. Third point, certification recognition. Hugo has talked a lot about that already, so I can be very short about that. In a destinations pilot in a country, I would say start with about 10 or 15 destinations and make it kind of a competition. So maybe see, okay, who's going to be the top 10 of sustainable destinations in Romania. Certification is already clarified by Hugo. Top 100 is already clarified. So important here is to also add business certifications, and that can be a whole range of existing certifications that can be used and incorporated into the whole program. And you have to realize that when a substantial number of businesses, so let's say 20, 30, 40%, are certified, then this makes your destination really a lot more sustainable. We've seen that more than 20%, almost 30% of the destination criteria will be influenced in a positive way by a large participation of businesses in the business certification schemes. Marketing promotion is obviously a very important element, especially if you have achieved a certain level or certification or award, then you have to concentrate on that on all the levels, on country level, using also your channels at destination level, at business level. Go and try to enter the top 100 destination competition and try to get towards the awards in ITB. And finally here, for a long time, destinations and business have complained that when they were certified, there was actually nobody promoting them. There was no list of no international promotion scheme for certified destinations. So they had to do all that themselves. And because of that, last year we created the Good Travel Guide, which is uniquely featuring certified destinations, top 100 destinations, and certified businesses. Based upon destinations, so the destinations are the central unit here. So there's about 70 destination pages of sustainable destinations, and in these destinations we promote the certified businesses. And there's a blog and there's local events page. So I would say have a look there, and for some of the destinations we have already created a map, also making use of the certified businesses from Herbert's green travel map, because they are here in terms of good places to stay overnight or food and drinks, but they're also part of let's say a map showing the wider green experience, the green offer of a destination, in this case of Schouwen-Duiveland, which is in Zeeland in the Netherlands, which is a certified green destination. And obviously businesses are promoted also when they are certified destination by destination, and we incorporate businesses from different certification schemes. That was it. I tried to catch up a little bit with the time. I think I really did not too much, but questions later. Thank you very much.